Now that we've faced off the top of our part and we have a good reference for Z0 on our part, now we're ready to go ahead and start setting tool lengths. To set the tool lengths, we're going to use a 1, 2, 3 block. 1 inch by 2 inch by 3 inch. We're going to be using the 3-inch size. So use the longest size on the 1, 2, 3 block. Again, we're going to clean the 1, 2, 3 block and we're going to clean the table. So take the air nozzle, clean off the table on the left-hand side of the vise, take a paper towel, clean off an area on the table, and then place your 1, 2, 3 block gently on top of the table. Okay? Once your 1, 2, 3 block is set, now we can go ahead and bring the tool down lower than the top of the 1, 2, 3 block. We are then going to slide the 1, 2, 3 block underneath while raising the tool. Let me go ahead and demonstrate that. So again, handle jog. In my case, I'm going to move over a little bit in X. I'm going to move back a little bit in Y. And then I'm going to bring the Z down. So I'm going to bring the tool down below the top of my 1, 2, 3 block. I'm going to look over here to make sure that none of the accessories on the side of the spindle hit my part. Okay, so we don't want to hit the vise and we don't want to hit our part. Now, the 1, 2, 3 block is way below the bottom of my tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise my tool incrementally until the block goes nicely underneath it. Okay, so I'm going to go Z 10 thousandths. Make sure it says 10 thousandths. Make sure we're in Z. Bring the tool up. And every time I bring it up, I'm just lightly trying to slide the tool underneath the insert in this case. And once it clears, I want to come down 1 click. Okay? So again, here I'm touching. Here I move up and I'm clear. But I want to move back down until I'm touching. So at no time do we ever bring the tool down and touch the 1, 2, 3 block. We always bring the tool up and touch the 1, 2, 3 block to the tool. Now, I know I'm somewhere 10 thousandths below the top of my part. I'm going to go ahead and move to 1 thousandth. And now I'm going to do the same process. Bring the Z up until that 1, 2, 3 block clears. Okay? Once it clears, that tool is at the correct height. Now I want to go ahead and put that value in the tool table. So I come over to my offsets page. I can get here by pushing the offset button. Okay, the offset button under here to display. And right now, tool 1 is in the spindle, which is my face mill. So I can go ahead and arrow down. And my length geometry is highlighted right now. I've got length geometry, I've got length wear, I've got radius geometry, and I got radius wear. We want to be length geometry, or H. Okay? I then want to go over by the reset button to where it says tool offset measure. I go ahead and hit tool offset measure, and it puts the distance between the tool change position and where my tool is currently located. That value is given right here. Okay? Now I want to change tools. So what I want to do is I want to put away tool number 1 and I want to grab tool number 2. So I'm going to go ahead and close the doors. I'm going to go to MDI mode. I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to hit home. Okay, by hitting home here, it takes me to the first character in MDI mode. I'm going to delete everything. And now that's tool number 1. I'm going to type in T2 M6. Enter. T2 M06. Don't worry about adding the 0. The machine adds it for you. Just type in M6 is fine. I'm going to hit cycle start. It's going to put tool 1 away. So the tool's going to come up. The arm's going to come and swap tool 1 for tool 2, and then it's going to be waiting for its next command. So T2M6, cycle start. Tool 1 is put away. Tool 2 is now in the spindle. How do I know? I go to offset. I go to tool 2, and you see that it's highlighted as the spindle tool. So now I'm ready to load tool 2 in.